I'm sure most of us have a Gmail account, and unquestionably Gmail is indeed a reliable email service that also aims to provide a personalized experience. However, as we know, all that glitters isn't gold. Gmail has its fair share of issues, especially for privacy-focused users. I'm going to mention a few reasons for users concerned about their privacy, as to why you must quit using Gmail, and later on we will look at some secure and private alternatives to Gmail. In 2014, Gmail was working on an experimental tool to make end-to-end encryption easier to use and potentially introduce it for Gmail users later on. But back in 2017, they announced to make it a community-driven open source project where you can find it on GitHub with no progress since 2017. Very promising, isn't it? End-to-end encryption is the most secure way to communicate privately and securely online. By encrypting messages at both ends of a conversation, end-to-end encryption prevents anyone in the middle from reading private communications. If you want to learn more about end-to-end encryption, you can watch this video from Computerphile. I will leave a link to it down below in the description. End-to-end encryption is necessary if you need to ensure complete security in case of a data breach, and Gmail does not offer end-to-end encryption by default. Further, Google has no plans to introduce end-to-end encryption as of now. No surprise there. I'm sure most of us know this by now, but Google reads your emails. Yes, you must have come across a relevant advertisement in the promotion category of your inbox. That's because Google knows a lot about you through your email activities as well. Basically, Google uses your data to provide you a personalized experience and display advertisements. In case you didn't know, when you are signing up for Google services or Gmail, you are giving them the right to read the contents of your email. Take a look at Google's privacy policy. It says as follows. We also collect the content you create, upload, or receive from others when using our services. This includes things like emails you write and receive, photos and videos you save, docs and spreadsheets you create, and comments you make on YouTube videos. Yes, you can opt out of personalized advertisements and disable the promotions inbox category, but even then, Google will still use your data to improve its services for you in one way or the other. Not just limited to that, Gmail's Smart Reply feature also needs to access the content of your email to suggest personalized and relevant replies. Of course, if you have no issues sharing your private data with Google and want a personalized experience, you can still continue using Gmail, although I wouldn't recommend that. But if you are a privacy-concerned user just like me, you should choose the trade-off of having a non-personalized experience and have control over your data than giving it up. Now that you know why you might want to ditch Gmail as your primary email service provider, let me mention a few alternatives in order to replace Gmail. At number 3 on the list, we are going to look at Mailfence.com. Mailfence has been in the encrypted email game for a while. Founded in 1999, Mailfence started with the goal of not just being another email service you use for sensitive messages, it wants to be the email service you use for everything. With a generous free version at the ready, Mailfence does a great job of doing just that. Although it's lacking in features compared to Tutanota and Proton Mail, there are a few extra goodies outside of email storage, and of course, your email accounts. Mailfence includes a private calendar, user groups, and document storage. Not much, but still nice to have around. Mailfence isn't open source. It's also very secure, offering RSA and ECC encryption. However, Mailfence ranks third for a reason, and that's because of its limited web application. It's not too difficult to use, though it's far from easy to use. But it leaves a lot of questions for newcomers. To conclude, it comes down to the email clients and the fact that Mailfence isn't open source. Those are two glaring issues on an otherwise excellent service. As long as you are willing to use a third-party email client, though, MailFence is a home run. Next up, we have Tutanota. Tutanota is an email service with focus on security and privacy through the use of encryption. Tutanota has been in operation since 2011 and is based in Hanover, Germany. Accounts start with 1 GB storage with their free plan. Tutanota doesn't allow the use of third-party email clients. There are plans to allow Tutanota pull emails from external email accounts using the IMAP protocol. Email import is currently not possible. Outside of a few niggles in pricing, Tutanota gets everything right. It's open source, easy to use, and best of all, highly secure. It doesn't use the same OpenPGP encryption as other email services though. OpenPGP is great, but it doesn't encrypt subject lines or sender and recipient email addresses. Tutanota solves that issue with its own proprietary system, all without sacrificing the end-to-end encryption of OpenPGP. It may very well be the safest email provider around. It's focused on user privacy too. Tutanota doesn't even use cookies on its website. Better yet, there's a free plan. Tutanota's free offering comes with twice the storage space of ProtonMail, 1 GB in this case, as well as an @tutanota.com email address. The paid plans offer a few more bells and whistles as well as highly expanded storage space up to 10 GB. Finally, at number 1 on the list, we have ProtonMail. ProtonMail is a web-based secure email service created by a group of engineers, developers, and scientists in Switzerland. The group is passionate about privacy and protecting the civil liberties of individuals online. The creators use their technical expertise to develop a safe and anonymous email system, including other products. ProtonMail servers are in Europe's most secure data center, 3,000 feet under solid rock. The company is already subject to strict privacy laws in Switzerland, and its mission is to provide the utmost security. This equates to your emails being physically and legally absolutely secure. The founding team at ProtonMail met while they worked at CERN, the European Organization for Nuclear Research. This group of technical-minded individuals started the company thanks to a record-breaking crowdfunding scheme. Since the company was founded in 2013, it has become the world's largest secure email provider with more than 1 million users. ProtonMail uses the latest research and technology to ensure complete security for your emails. Messages are fully encrypted using open source code for complete transparency. The research team is constantly looking at technological advances and encourages others to contribute to make this the most secure email service in the world. ProtonMail security features include end-to-end encryption, two-factor authentication, open source cryptography, and zero access to user data. The visionary plan also includes Proton VPN. Together with ProtonMail, it also provides great synergy for protecting your information online. The free version will probably be sufficient for most users, and the paid packages offer more storage and features for those who need it. Rest assured that ProtonMail is completely anonymous. You don't need to enter any personal information to sign up for an account. The company does not retain any IP logs, so your IP address is not linked to your email account in any way. Your internet service provider and not even the government can access your email messages. The company feels strongly that both individuals and organizations have a right to communicate privately. It aims to make email messages as secure and private as possible. The big deal with ProtonMail is that it's easy. No matter if you are an OpenPGP pro or just learning the encrypted email ropes, you can get set up with ProtonMail with little fuss. It uses tried and true encryption standards and maintains a strict stance on physical security and customer privacy. Furthermore, Proton Technologies, the company behind ProtonMail, is based in Switzerland, which has some of the best privacy laws in the world. Overall, ProtonMail is an excellent secure email provider. If you are looking for an encrypted email account without the hassle, ProtonMail is for you. For me, ProtonMail is the best option, not only because it is based in Switzerland and abides by excellent privacy laws, but also because it is free and easy to use. Tutanota is also a great alternative to Gmail. MailFence is good as well. 100% security and anonymity is definitely a myth for netizens, but that does not mean you should potentially expose your private information to the services that you use. If you want to prevent services like Gmail from collecting data from your email conversation, I would highly recommend you to switch over to secure and privacy-focused alternatives mentioned in this video. If not, just give them a try. The rest depends on what you prefer and what you choose to do with the available options out there. If you enjoyed this video and it helped you out in some way or the other, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Share this video with your friends and family and encourage them to switch over to privacy-focused email services. This is Ace Geek, and I'll see you guys next time.